Hola estrellitas. You're getting another video. I don't know why I'm in a really want to make videos mood tonight. I don't know. But everyone was I got two people asked me on my last video, just on the new X Runner listener, if I was okay. I am okay, guys. I'm fine. I'm kind of sick. I have a stuffy nose. That's all. It's not like I'm in bed dying. No, I'm just have a stuffy nose. That's why. And I'm taking a little longer pauses, and that's why my words are all mixing together sometimes. But that's all. But someone wanted me to start doing some Percy Jackson characters, and me personally, I'm cool with that. I've only read the first Percy Jackson book, but I think they meant the series, the Disney Plus series. So if I'm gonna do Percy Jackson ones, most of them might just be one shots on Wattpad. And that's what today's video is. And if you wanna read along, if you wanna read more, I'm gonna put the link in the description. But yeah, today's video is a Luke X listener one shot, and as all my other Wattpad stories are, everything, you can find the stories in the description, and I will put the author on the screen. Well, hope y'all like it. Bye, Sritas. When we finally have a chance to meet, Lucas told me so much about you. Kronos purred as you struggled against the chains that bounded you. He lumbered towards you and bent down to face you. You were horrified that Kronos, the baddest villain in the entire Greek history, and that's saying a lot, was hovering right in front of you. But you put on a brave front and maintained an indifferent expression. I am the child of Athena, and I'm of absolute no use to you. Release me at once, and I ensure that your downfall will be quick. You gulped and awaited his reply, but all he did was throw his head back and cackle. Luke never told me how foolishly brave you were. He got back to his feet and looked down at you like you were an annoying grease stain on his kitchen counter. He also looked like he wanted to get rid of you, but that wasn't bothering you. Luke will never tell you anything about me. He would have wanted to protect me. You shout and try to summon your strength to escape. The bounce dug into your limbs, and blood started trickling through the cracks. You slumped against the bounds and mumbled, your voice cracking. He loves me. He wouldn't do anything for what? He loves me. He would do anything for me. That I can't agree, Kronos informed as he started searching for something. He loves you so much, to the point it startles me. He didn't tell me about your presence. No, I simply looked in his head. Since you knew it was pointless to escape with strength, you tried to escape with brain. Why capture me, though? You know that I would never help you. You raised an eyebrow. As this, you were truly curious. Kronos gracefully answered you. No, not gracefully. Graciously answered you. Absolutely, I know that you wouldn't betray your camp or cause. So, I'm getting Luke to do it. Ripples of fear and confusion roll across your face as it dawns upon you. I'm offering you a trade. You for him. Both of us know that he will accept. Rage screams through your boys and threaten. Through your boys? Boys. Okay. Rage screams through your boys and threaten. I'm not afraid of what you're going to do to me, Kronos. Just know that once you're done and I'm free, I'm going to spend every single second of my life to find you and rip you apart piece by piece. Oh, you're not afraid of me, Miss Ellen? You're terrified. Picking up his satchel. I think that's how you say it. Satchel. I don't know. He swings it in the air a few times for you to get a nice view of the sharp blade. Now, I need you to scream for me. With absolute disgust, you spit in his face. Fuck off. He grimaces and sighs. Let's begin, shall we? Time ceases. Why am I S's like blending in? Time seems to stretch like it wanted to release the pain you were in. You've screamed till your lungs can make no more sound, and your body's broken, bruised, bleeding, and torn. Never before had you experienced so much agony. So much agony coursing not through your veins. Tears and blood stained your face, and you almost wished for Luke to come and save you, but that would mean his death. Kronos, stop! Please stop! You hear Luke's cracking voice before you see him. Satisfied that his plan was working, Kronos smugly stepped aside for Luke to approach you. That sick bastard. Cupping your face with his trembling hands, his eyes quickly tracing over your wounds and lands on your eyes. He stutters as he tries to clean your face with his sleeve. I'm so sorry, Wyan. I never wanted this to happen. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. He tried to say something, but blood only gets coughed up. Stepping back, he swiftly sliced at the chains binding you. You fall limply into his arms, and both of you hug in a tight embrace that hurts you, but you don't stop. He strokes your hair and repeatedly murmurs apologies, and you could feel his tears wet your tattered shirt. He ambushes your face with kisses, and you just let him. Kronos grabs you and rips you from his embrace, holding you captive in his fist. The breath in you is squeezed out, and when he tightens the grip, an unmistakable gasp of pain leaves your lips. Luke's miserable as he poorly implores for Kronos to stop, but Kronos does not respond to Luke's weeps. His face with he does not respond to Luke. Sweeps his face with the back of his hand and regains his steel composure. Cronus wouldn't be able to see the panic in his eyes, though. You were the only one, besides Talia and Annabeth, to read his eyes. What's your offer, Cronus? He demands, gripping his sword in one hand and his concealer aura glowing around him. Kronos smirks and taunts. You already know what it is, but if you need me to remind you, the girl for you. Both of their eyes flicker to you, where you lied limp. You hated being the damsel in distress. You brace yourself for his answer. Then you should already know mine, Kronos. Give me her safely. Give me to her safely, and I shall go with you. Kronos sits you down into his arms and grins wickedly at himself. He already won. You protest to Luke, but he silences by passionately pressing his lips to yours. It lingers there for a long neck time, and the both of you melt into each other, gasping for air. The both of you part, and he leaves you on the floor. Pursuing his camp half-blood necklace onto your palm, he whispers, a memory. But I don't want you to be just a memory. Walking away, he allows Cronus to take control of his being. Tears fall freely as you helplessly watch Cronus dissolve into his essence and get absorbed into Luke. His screams of pain and your shrieks of despair rip through the cavern. The ruby glow, and Luke looks at you with a crooked grin and hold eyes that doesn't belong in his face. You find you're no longer able to read his eyes.